Welcome back. Now today is Wednesday, and as they say, there is no place like home. For the next couple of weeks, we are taking you to the hometowns of our newsroom in Where's It Wednesday Hometowns Edition. Welcome, Taylor.
That's right. We're kicking it off this morning with your Place at 7's very own Taylor Owen. Thank you so much for being here on Sunrise, Taylor.
Oh my gosh, thank you for having me here. This is such a change of pace, but it's really fun to talk to co-anchors.
Yeah, we love it. And
yeah.
We have your hometown up first of St. George, Utah. How exciting.
It is exciting. Okay, so this is kind of like we're getting into the nitty-gritty here because I always say I'm actually from Southern California. I claim Laguna Beach, Orange County is my hometown, but we all know Disneyland and the beach are fun, right? We all know that. Okay, so I want to do something a little bit different. I actually graduated high school, lived in St. George, Utah for a couple years. Most of my family still lives there, so when I visit home, it's St. George.
We love it. All right, well, let's take a watch.
I made it to St. George, Utah, which is in the southwestern corner of the state. First things first, lunch. I'm headed to one of my favorite spots, Judd's. It's an old general store turned penny candy store. However, locals also know they sell soup and breadsticks. Seems kind of random to have all those things under one roof, but it is a must stop. Here at Judd's, I got my breadstick. They give you two. They don't have to do that. They give you two. And I have my zucchini cheddar soup, okay? Also, I got chicken enchilada. Did I get two soups? Yeah. They don't give you two. You actually had to get two for that. And then you dip your breadstick in. Heaven. Next up, Swig. Utah is a soda culture, and Swig is the original soda shop that started it all in St. George. First swig of the trip. I got my classic. It's Diet Dr. Pepper with just coconut. And in Utah, that's called a dirty soda. Some people will lead you to believe that dirty means you add creamer, but this is actually the restaurant Soda Shack that invented the word dirty for soda. So they had lawsuits about it and everything. It's crazy, guys. But yeah, this is a dirty Diet Dr. Pepper. So good. It tastes like home. Now we're headed to Snow Canyon State Park to ride e-bike rentals. We're in Snow Canyon. As you can see, beautiful sand dunes, beautiful red rock. Let's see where we go to next. I almost just fell off. These things are fast. We were enjoying our scenic e-bike ride through the desert when we encountered an even faster friend, a road runner. We've made it to the end of this trail on our e-bikes, and I've learned that I like e-bikes. They're also really fast, so be careful. And also, it's beautiful out here. I'm Taylor Owen from NBC5, and you should watch your Place at 7. Woo! We're headed into a new day, and that means more soda. I've just gone to another soda shack. There are countless here. This one's called Fizz with two I's for some reason. And I've gotten a Diet Dr. Pepper with strawberry puree and pineapple syrup. And it is also one of my favorite drink combinations. Here's the thing, they're all a little bit different. Fizz has actual fruit puree. It's like strawberry, raspberry. Swig, it just does like strawberry syrup. So you kind of got to know what you're working with. Each place, they do their own thing. It's good. For lunch, it had to be Angelica's. You'll see why, though my dad had a tough time as cameraman.
Recording. Do you want to? Oh no. Did I not record?
No. All right. I'm out at Angelica's. I got 3 machaca tacos. That's the flavor of meat. You can eat like 20 of them. I try to restrain myself at 3. I douse them in really spicy salsa because I love spicy food. Favorite tacos in all of Utah, maybe even all of the world. So good.
For my final spot, it had to be St. George's claim to fame.
St. George is known as the gateway to Zion National Park. Now, I don't have time on this quick weekend trip to make it all the way to like the main part, but I am heading to Canyons, which is part of Zion National Park. It's just a quicker
excursion, and in my opinion, just as beautiful, just as unmissable. The Zion National Park is known for tons of famous hikes like the Narrows, the Subway. There's even one called Angel's Landing that like a ton of people actually die on. It's really scary. You actually have to climb to the top by holding chains, and you can kind of look over both sides and see that there's straight down into the canyon. It's very scary, but KOBI is not like that. It's just these gorgeous, gorgeous peaks that just seem to come out of nowhere. So I made it to the very top lookout point at KOBI Canyons, and as you can see, the view, it's unreal. And what's the worst part is this camera can't even capture how beautiful it actually is. You just have to come see here to believe it for yourself. It's so pretty.
Well, that wraps it up for another edition of Where's It Wednesday Hometown Edition, but do not worry, we have a ton more of our fellow reporters and anchors for you guys to meet.
That's right, and if you guys want to see more of Taylor, you can tune into Your Place at 7. Taylor, for our viewers that aren't familiar, what is Your Place at 7?
Okay, so Your Place at 7, we hear a lot in this business. I don't like to watch the news. It depresses me. It's sad and like fair, you know, there's a lot of bad stuff out there, but sometimes the bad stuff's important. We don't want to get there anyways. But Your Place at 7 is just for good news. It's Your Place at 7, your place for good news. So you can see all the positive local stories. There's always cute baby animals. That's like my favorite thing. And we just have a lot of fun there. So that's 7 p.m. right after NBC5 News at 6 every night.
We love that. We love good news.
Yeah. We do, and especially you put your heart and soul into that show, and I have to say that it is such a wonderful and fun show to watch.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. I'm having so much fun being here.
Absolutely. Well, Taylor, thank you so much for being on our show today.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. Now, here's a live look back